Now we know she runs, so it's time to finish it up. Hey, what's up guys, Rado here, and as you saw in the last video and in the beginning of this video, this puppy is running and it sounds really good. So here's a little reminder how we started. This is 2001 YZ125 and this is how everything looked before we took this bike apart. And let me tell you, there has been a lot of work since we took this bike apart. So today we're gonna throw all the plastics, rear fender, shrouds, we got a gold chain over here, we're gonna install that, we're gonna install some other little details and make this bike pretty much ready. The one thing we're not gonna do in this garage, we're gonna go over to Dirt Bike TV garage, is to bleed our brakes. Jay has a good machine, the vacuum machine, and it makes the job much easier. We're gonna finish that, and at the end of the video, hopefully this thing will be ready for break-in.
I don't cry when it rains no more, or I get dirt on my shoes. I don't mind climbing 8 more floors, 'cause these stairs are all heading to you. I don't wait for tomorrow's sunshine when I feel it today. But when it's cold in the dead of winter, remember that snow melts away. One more cold drink, one more roll.
I got 2 different colors for this plug here, gray and black. I'm gonna use black because it's fitting better with everything else we have. These are 3D printed from my friends in Australia. I'm gonna share their Instagram on the page. Nice fit. Bum, 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 bum. Good to go. I keep installing the plastics and I really like what I'm seeing here. You can see everything is coming together nicely, installing the rear fender, shrouds and side panels and all that kind of stuff. You can really see how this bike is taking shape. We have beautiful white color plastics and it's looking great with this red color frame. It's a good contrast. And if I imagine the seat cover that will be done matching everything plus the graphics, I think this thing will look really nice. I'm happy that I chose these retro colors. White, red and a little bit of black. That's what these YZs used to look like back in mid-80s. I think it's gonna look really good once we are done with everything.
Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. We don't need plans or a fancy agenda. Well, let's just see where it goes. We got no care for the way people stare at the dust and the dirt on our clothes. Hey, my friend, we'll never say remember when, if we keep on making memories where we stand, where we stand. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. And go put on that old wedding dress now. Probably still fits like a glove. And tell the band to play one more slow song, 'cause you still have all my love. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old.
So we got rid of the stock setup for the rear brake with a spring hooking up to the frame. Now we are using this Fast Company setup with the spring that you can actually preload. You can make your brake pedal feel the way you like it. And also it comes with a brand new clevis that is black anodized and everything is looking way better, fitting with the theme of the bike.
No more whiskey, I'll have a coke. Catching bass on an old fishing boat.
We'll be going to Jay Clark's garage soon, but before we do that, we're gonna stop by Moto Seat in Temecula and take care of our seat. old seat from YZ125. We came over to Moto seat. Let's see what we can do. Let's go. This is the red color that I'm gonna use for the seat. This, guys, is actually a gas red color, right? So this is not a Honda red color, right?
Yeah, no, this is more gas red, which is more of a pure red, where the Honda, I'm gonna say, has a little bit more of a pink tone to it. We're here installing this 2001 YZ125 seat. So the seat basically is the same from 96 to 01.
Travis is the owner and the founder of Moto Seat. As you can see, he really knows how to install these seat covers. I asked him how many he installed by now. He said well over 1,000. And he's taking care of all the seats that I have on my builds. He's in Temecula, a local company, and has been doing this for like 30 years. I'm flying through this video. You can see what kind of technique he is using. If you are interested in the detailed video how to install your seat cover, I'm gonna put some links below in the description. We met him last year and we went through everything, through all the tools he is using, through the technique and how to make your seat nice and straight and installed like a pro. Alright, so as you can see, the seat looks amazing. I'm really happy that Travis has that color that is matching our frame. This is gas red, not a Honda red, so it looks really different. It's a little more vivid, a little more red, and it's just fitting everything. All the colors on the frame, on the seat cover, and on the graphics will be all the same. And we are at Jay Clark's garage, Dirt Bike TV, taking care of our brakes. We are using this vacuum system that is actually sucking air and the fluid through the system. So we just make sure that our reservoir is full of brake fluid and then suck it through the system and make sure that everything is full of fluid. And then we just pump the brake and release, pump and release. And that's pretty much an old school way how you would bleed any brake on any car, bike or motorcycle. And it didn't take much, actually 5-6 tries and it was done. When you're installing your brake line, it's good to put a couple drops of the brake fluid on that bench bolt, on the bolt. It's just better to install it like that. It's a little lubrication and make sure that the washers will sit in its place. And we also do this for the top and for the bottom as well. Make sure everything is nice and tight, and after that all we need to do is pretty much same we did in the back, fill up the fluid, and then once that's full we connect that vacuum system to our lower part of the brake, to our caliper, and then we suck that fluid through, and as first the air is coming out, and then when the clean fluid is coming out we stop with that and just go old school, pump the brake and release, pump and release, pretty much, you know, everything again, old school stuff, the way it's done before. And didn't take much, and this one was done as well. Now you can see that Jay is hitting that brake line because there are these little bubbles somewhere in the system. So what we are doing actually, we are pushing on the brake caliper, and as the fluid comes back into the reservoir on the top, I'm watching for the bubbles, and then Jay would hit the brake line many times, and we look for these little bubbles that will actually cause your brake to be a little bit spongy. Last important part of this brake job is to put a little bit of grease on the bolts, and you notice we don't put it on the threads itself, but we put it on that concave part that actually sits in the reservoir cap, because that's where usually it gets stuck. The water will get there, a little rust and corrosion, and that's what usually gets your bolt stuck. So put a little bit of grease on that surface right there, and then take your screwdriver, finish everything up, and we are good to go. Alright my friends, so this is how far we got today, and I don't know about you, but I'm really liking this bike. And right now at this point we're actually ready to go for some riding, break it in and jet everything correctly, make sure that this thing is a rocket ship with 134 Tom Morgan ported race gas only engine. I think this thing will be a screamer, will run amazing. So in the next video coming probably next week, we are going to jet and break in this bike. You're gonna hear it a lot, we're gonna be screaming down the street, and hopefully this thing will run really good. Alright my friends, well that's about it for today. Let me know what you think below in the comments, and don't forget, whatever you do, stay motivated. See you guys later.